Okay.
We'll wait till it comes up.
Yeah, let's wait until it updates
You're
and
not
we'll
gonna
be
get
good.
a viewer immediately, so.
Excuse me, I'm viewing this as, you know. Let's wait and see. Still says test stream. Oh, but no, this is the... Ah, official stream 1. There we are. Okay, we're here. We're here and we're ready to go.
Alright, anyone on yet?
No one is on yet, so, you know, I guess I'll just start the intro for, if anyone ever decides to watch the, the playback.
Yeah.
So hello, and welcome to the official In and G's first official stream. I am Nicholas. I am the G in the official In and G. I'm also the In. In fact, I'm actually the entire name. The person playing is Garrett. He is technically part of the official NNG, but his name is not mentioned anywhere in the actual username. He'll be playing Super Mario Sunshine. Now Garrett, as you will soon find out from watching, is bad at this game because he didn't grow up with it, because he didn't play video games as a kid, like a sad loser. And so last stream, I believe we did Bianco 1 and the airstrip, so now we'll be moving on to Bianco 2, as Garrett will be going in the most boring order possible to beat this game. I'd love to see you try and change it up, Garrett. This course is fairly simple, just make your way to the top for a boss battle with PM Piranha. Now, Garrett is currently using the HD graphics mod or whatever for this game, as he's playing on emulator, as we do not have a way to stream from a GameCube.
Not with us.
Yeah, not with us currently. So yeah. Okay. Oh, there we are. Okay, I had to check and make sure the stream is still running. For a moment it was like, oh no, it's actually not running. Anyway, so back to what we were saying. Oh yeah, Garrett's using the HD texture pack, which upsets me beyond reason, as it just looks wrong. Like, to someone who has played this game for years, it just doesn't look quite right to me. Especially in the ink texture. For some reason, the ink texture is just kind of awkwardly jagged.
That's not actually the...
Is it?
Something else.
Oh. What is that part of your... Is that part of the emulator?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awkward. I'm never going to get used to it. But things like the icon for flood, especially the nozzle part, just kind of looks weird to me. And the fonts in general, and like the Mario lighting, just everything's off to me and it kind of scares me. Other than that, yeah. That's the main difference you'll be seeing from this run, other than the fact that someone competent is not playing. And now we play the waiting game, because Garrett could not wall jump up the side of this like a true champion. Oh boy, a cutscene. Ooh, I don't like how well textured PD Piranha's mouth is. Hey. Now here's a philosophical question for you. Does PD Piranha count as an animal or a plant? Garrett says both. Well, in that case, do you consider a Venus flytrap a plant? Yes. But do you consider it an animal?
Walk around.
Are you saying if a plant had legs, that... Are legs the main difference between an animal and a plant?
I mean, I might consider it.
Oh, gross, you got puked on. This is the first main actual boss fight of this game, if you don't count the little, whatever, the goop piranhas they have to face like 3 times in a row at the beginning. That is one thing that a lot of people complain about with this game, is the reuse of the bosses, which I can understand that for a certain extent. It is sort of lazy and can be a bit just boring to have to keep fighting the same boss again, especially when one of them shows up like 6 different times, I want to say. But at least the way they did it here, the bosses all bring something new to the table to when they show up again, or at least generally tend to. And it also gives a nice test of skills that when at the beginning of the game you should have seen Garrett. You know, he was scared, terrified of the weird goofy piranha plants, and he took like 80 minutes to beat him. That's not on stream because he played this game for a little bit, but yeah, it was really funny, and I'm sad that we didn't record it. But now, you know, after he's gotten a bit more used to the game, you can take him down no problem. Well, presumably no problem. I actually forgot how he did last time. He is taking 20 years to beat PD Piranha, though.
I don't know if there's any other faster way to do it.
Oh, yes there is. Just don't get close to him, or else he keeps doing that. Yes, Garrett is soon going to learn that there are ways to speed up this fight. After all, but, you know, those don't really matter because this is a slow run. You may have heard of speedruns. We're doing slow runs. It really upsets me how slow you're going. I might just start crying. Oh, Garrett's taking damage. Integral part of this game. So that you're punished for running into enemies. And for, like, falling in death lava or spikes or whatever. If you're truly unfamiliar with this game, you may notice that it has a live system, which is, you know, something that isn't in Mario Odyssey, because Nintendo and presumably other companies have now realized that you don't really need lives in games where you aren't paying money to play them for, like, extended periods of time. Oh boy, a shine sprite. Twinkle, twinkle. Look at that shot. At least Mario looks nice. Like, I will give it that. Mario looks nice in this. The shine sprites look a bit weird in some of the lighting, but the Mario model looks nice. Presumably because they just updated the textures a little bit, or because it was already just nice enough as is.
Oh, the model's already really high polygon.
I mean, that's not surprising since you're going to be looking at Mario for the most of the time. And they probably also used it in other games. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, I don't know, like a couple of the Mario parties might use it. And away we go. Garrett is going to go to the next level, Rico Harbor. And, ooh, tried to go fast, but now he's slipping into the goop like a true fool. He's going for the close-up approach, so he can stand in the goop and take as much damage as possible. I hate to tell Garrett this, but there is actually no red bar in this game, so that will not speed up any dialogue. One hit down. He's got like 2 more to go, I think, maybe. And oh my. I take back what I said about Garrett learning how to fight these guys. This is truly a pathetic show. Hey Garrett, did you know that when people speedrun this, they will literally like snipe this from miles away to do it quickly? Flood is here to give us information about one of the special things about the GameCube controller. It's analog, what are they called? Shoulder buttons. Oh, really? Whatever. Same thing. Yes, the GameCube controller. The controller that Nintendo will not let die. For good reason, it is one of the best controllers ever made. And no, I will not be hearing any criticism on that matter. Watching the playback, and I'm seeing Garrett miss the painting of the M to jump into the portal a lot, which is very funny. And soon we're going to see the second main boss of this game, Gooper Blooper. Gooper Blooper is reused like 3 times. Oh yes, Gooper Blooper breaks out. You can actually do... I think you can do a little camera glitch in this one, but I forget exactly what it is. I think it just involves dragging the Gooper Blooper's tentacles behind the box, and then the camera will get freaked out when you pull it off. Oh yes, Rico Harbor. The tale of this one mainly just involves bloopers. You surf on them, they spray ink everywhere, they return back and ruin like a helicopter pad. They mess up shipping stuff. Oh. Garrett is entering an integral part of this game, the water. As you may have noticed, Flood had the jetpack backpack weird thingy that Mario has on him. Flood uses water to function. Truly, This is an advanced society that Mario lives in. Oh, Garrett approaches. I think those boxes actually look worse in this. I think they do. I think they do. Really, because it's just kind of... I feel like trying to add the metallic sheen of them just didn't work as well. And Garrett's going in for the hover approach, and he's grabbing Koopa Blooper's face, despite it being extremely inky, and Flood telling him that that is the wrong thing to do. Tune in next time as we find out if Garrett is literate. Garrett's going for a third attempt, still failing miserably. As I'd say, there's no way it's going to let you pull it off. Time to play. Will Garrett end up getting himself killed because he doesn't have proper reading comprehension skills? Oh, and he misses the grab. Would anyone like some calamari? I've been saving that joke for weeks. Yes, Garrett, I know it was bad. That's why I've been saving it. How else are we going to improve our viewer count from one viewer, that is me watching the replay of this, to multiple viewers in the numbers of ones or maybe even tens? Garrett, do you need a hint? Wait, is it not letting you jump on the other tentacles?
No.
I never knew that. I guess because I wasn't ever bad at this boss fight. Garrett is missing a very integral part of this game, which is kind of fun. Oh my gosh! I believe Garrett may have solved the puzzle. Now Garrett has learned how to fight this boss. You have to spray off the black, disgusting poison ink from it, and then pull on its weird, goopy, like, mouth thing. And I never knew this. I've learned something today, which you can only learn from a beginner, I guess, who never played the game right. That if you do not spray off the ink, you cannot pull off Koopa Blooper's other two tentacles. Dead. Garrett is near death, though in fairness, all of us are forever approaching death. And thus, Mario tries to find a way to sustain himself through money. As in this capitalist society in which we do not have universal health care, money is necessary to treat any illness. No, you cannot change my mind. And if you keep watching, you might get more social commentary like that, so make sure to tune in. Oh, Garrett goes for the flatten approach and then the grab. Oh, he just barely gets it. And now the camera makes us look up at the sun. We'll probably lose our eyesight because of it. Mario is now blind. This is a blind playthrough after all. Just kidding, Garrett's played like half this game. That is Shine Sprite number 4. Fitting that's number 4, as that is a very close to the Japanese word for death. Wow. Revealing that we're on an emulator in stream, how terrible. Garrett, look at it, it's showing up. How awful. Oh, Garrett goes in for the return and does a little bit of a water spray, wasting this this world's precious natural resources. Oh boy, Blooper Surfing Safari. Now this is a challenging course to those of us who have not played. Luckily I've played. Unluckily, I'm not playing.
I heard you drop your phone.
Well look, I'm sorry that happened, but someone put something in the group chat and I had to check it out. Garrett was questioning about me dropping my phone, in case you couldn't tell. Which one is he going for? Which one will he go for?
I remember which one was that.
Uh-oh, he went for the pink blooper. This one is the hardest to control.
Terrible.
Just like you are at this game, Garrett. Let's see if Garrett dies immediately. Ooh, a blue coin. Blue coins are an ever-important part of this game, and I'll defend them to my dying breath, because I think blue coins are actually a genius implementation of how to make you explore this world. And Garrett decides to go blooperless, a rare strategy, but one that does pay off in speedruns sometimes. Oh, never mind, he went back for the blooper. Uh-oh, Spaghetti, it looks like he made a mistake. And now he's dodging through the cones. Believe it or not, this is actually what my driver's test was like. I did not get my license. Oh, and Garrett died. Ooh, that's rough. Now, what you saw right there was the a momentum-based collision. I believe it's perfectly elastic there, where Mario immediately, and he goes blooperless again. That's very impressive. I think he might be just trying to flex on the viewers with his unnatural skills at this game. Alright, round 2. Mario waited his 7 days or whatever to retake his driver's test. Rounds the bin, and let's see if Garrett doesn't make the same. Ooh, he's gonna die again. Oh, that's raw. Mario may be able to get up from that, but his soul will never survive. It's incredibly demoralizing to take that hit. Or maybe he's paying life for the life of the blooper. He just, oh my gosh, blooperless again. This man is mad. Going for the yellow blooper again instead of the pink one, following the natural order that society would deem okay. Did I mention this was a slow run? Because it looks like Garrett's trying to go for the world record on longest time for this race. Oh, Garrett rounds the bin. Oh, he goes off course. That's going to slow him down. He's going to need to use a couple mushrooms in this time trial to make up that lost time. Down for the rising blocks. Oh, I told you to watch out, but you did not listen. That's unfortunate. It's time to play Will Garrett get a game over off of this? That would be a waste of time, but it would be objectively very funny. Ooh, Garrett's going for the blooper-only strats this time. Let's see if that will help him not die. I'm saying it won't, but what do I know? He rounds the bin. Ooh, cuts the corner just a little bit. Oh, and he dies. What did I tell you, folks? And that is a game over. The first of probably many. Garrett is going to continue, because truly, if you just give up in life, are you succeeding? And let's see, will Garrett return? Oh, he's going back for round 2. It's time to play Will Garrett die 4 more times on this one level. Now, Garrett, I'm going to give you a bit of a hint. All of the bloopers have the same speed. The only difference is how it controls. Unfortunately, you kept on dying with the green blooper, which is the easiest to control one. So, you may be a lost cause. And unfortunately, we do oh, he bombs. Unfortunately, we do have to beat this level to complete the game. This isn't a, well, oh gosh, what is it? I forget exactly what the skip is, but it's the one that allows you to get to not have to do the Big Melon quest in Serena Beach. Oh, you hear that? Garrett did it with the Pro Controller. Not named because he is a pro, but that's just what Nintendo decided to call it. Perhaps to counteract the Joy-Cons. Will he go blooperless again? Oh no, he goes off. Did you know? You can do this blooperless. You just have to be careful, because you have to hit certain checkpoints. It's like Mario Kart. He's gotten very good at dodging these cones. Unfortunately, he's very bad at dodging the large obstacles. Would you think it'd take more finesse to dodge the smaller ones, but what do I know? He's looking at like a very good run, but Garrett doesn't know what's coming next. Ooh, that was very close. Garrett could have died, but luckily I think he should be home free at this point. Going around the bin, and that should be the end of this course. Garrett almost runs into the wall. Look at that. He got a shine sprite. Maybe it's for actually doing it, or maybe it's out of sympathy. Who knows? Garrett talks to the NPC. Wow, you were really bad at that. Yeah, super deluxe cool. More like super deluxe bad. Am I right, folks? And there we have it. Garrett's gotten his 5th Shine Sprite. That is... Oh gosh, what is he, like... What, a 24th of the way through this game? Yeah. This world is covered in darkness, just like my soul. And just like Garrett's self-esteem after that horrendous display of skill.
Here we go.
Oh, the Cage Shine Sprite. Here's a course that is naturally difficult to beginners. Surprised Garrett didn't go through the entirety of Bianco Hills first, but I guess he's decided to change things up. Or maybe his attention is just, you know, split because, ooh boy, shiny new level. Garrett goes on the Candy Cane Crane. I hate to tell him, but Christmas is long since past. He's going to be using ample use of the hover nozzle because, after all, it is part of this game's platforming, and it gives you a nice safety gap. Up, and he misses the pole, but he could have done a dive back onto it. I'm not sure why he didn't do that. Rookie mistake. Goes to the jump round 2, and he's got it this time. And he jumps off at an odd angle. I'm not sure what he was doing there, but he just barely makes it on. Is that a new strategy? Probably not. Man, I do love waiting. Garrett adjusting the camera, finding out that you can actually adjust the camera in a 3D platform. I believe it was actually Gex who first came up with that. Not a Legend of Zelda. That was a joke. I have been known to make jokes. Ooh, and Garrett gets hit by the Wind Spirit. That's rough. I'm not sure his soul will ever recover from that. Or his speedrunning skills. As currently Garrett is trying to figure out whether or not he should just stay in the Water of Shame or exit and try again. Garrett's decided to exit, but ooh, he cannot jump on. They don't call it the Water of Shame for nothing. I love how this is like I love how that's just like a tiny cruise ship. Kind of reminds me of Daisy's Cruise Line from hit Mario game, Mario Kart Double Dash. Some would argue that's the best Mario Kart ever. I'd say it's pretty good. One of the better ones. Definitely better than like Super Circuit. I mean, is being better than Super Circuit really that hard? Ooh, and Garrett's back in the Water of Shame, and he didn't even hit an enemy this time and get knocked back. That's rough, folks. That's rough. Alright, Garrett goes again, and he probably should have refilled his water in the Water of Shame, but he didn't. Maybe he's trying to show off his skills, not using the hover nozzle that much. But we'll see if that bites him when he runs out of water. Oh, and he bonks his head against something, but it looks like he's making his way over to a platform, and he gets on the scaffolding. I'm not sure this is in compliance with OSHA. Then again, this is not the United States, so... The Mushroom Kingdom, or Delfino, or the, whatever they're called, Delfino Isles, or whatever. They might not even follow, Mushroom Kingdom regulations. I feel like they should, but I don't know. Do you think the Mushroom Kingdom laid claim to the Delfino Isles, much like the US made claims to Puerto Rico? Is imperialism a major factor of the Mushroom Kingdom? Garrett just takes a hit for no reason. He didn't even try and avoid it.
I did, actually.
Oh, he's just told me that he did, implying that he's bad at avoiding things in a three-dimensional space. I hate to tell you this, Garrett, but we live in a three-dimensional space. Okay, I'm leaving out time, because, you know, we can't traverse time conveniently. Oh, and Garrett makes it up there. Watch him miss the Shine Sprite and flip!
Jeez, which button is it?
I don't know, Garrett, maybe it's a B. I was really hoping you'd press B.
I did that the first time I pressed B.
And there we go, 6 Shrine Sprites. He did not go for the rocket nozzle, which is the first time that that's really easily available to you in Rico Harbor, and in this game in general.
Isn't that the red one?
The rocket nozzle, yeah, it's the red one.
It's locked up.
You could get it. You can unlock it in that level, I think. You can. There's more than one in each level. There's two, and you have to unlock it. Generally, there's one sort of out of the way, and there's another one you can get. Come on, Garrett. Have you even played this game? Uh-oh, looks like Garrett's going to go over to the lighthouse to make his way over to, Gelato Beach. Oh, I called it Serena earlier. It's actually Gelato Beach. My apologies. They named two different things beaches. Oh, it appears Garrett's gonna go. Oh no, he's not going for the hover nozzle strats, which he seems to love ever so. Oh, he's going for them. Now watch as he falls into the boss and takes damage. Garrett's doing what we refer to as the flyby. And by we refer to it, I mean nobody refers to it as that. Oh, he jumps. It sure is taking a very long time to deal enough damage to get this boss to reveal itself. The boss has arisen. This is what? The fourth time we've fought this one, I believe? No, maybe it's fifth. Because we have the airstrip. We have the Pianta, or whatever it's called, statue. We have Bianco 1, Rico Harbor, and then Gelato Beach. Yeah, we fought this 5 times. I think there might be one more time we have to fight it. Don't save the Toad. You don't even need him. He's a blue Toad. They left him out of New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe for a reason. I know he's a hidden character. I'm making a joke, Garrett. We have to relate to our viewers. For truly is not one of the reasons that makes us human, the fact that we wish to relate to others. I've always preferred the blue Toad to yellow Toad, because blue is just a superior color to yellow. Are you not gonna clean him off? I mean, you don't. Well, talk to him. Oh, never mind. I don't think he gives you a blue coin, but it's gonna be awkward if he does. 100% is no longer viable. So sorry. Gelato Beach. It always kind of had a hue like that, though. I believe this is the secret of the Dune Buds or whatever. Oop! And one of the cataquacks just appeared. You may have noticed that Garrett has a widescreen thing for this game as well, and so sometimes objects will just pop in out of nowhere. Because the game is not used to rendering them at that distance. It's Dune Bud's Sandcastle secret. Gelato Beach is a fun level, and it's got a nice theming to it. People hate it, though, for the watermelon challenge, which, in fairness, is very hard. And it is just very hard. I will admit that. It's a very difficult level. But who can forget the iconic sand move level? Or the giant Wiggler fight. Oh, Bigfoot. And after all, they introduced these enemies which have only shown up in, like, Mario Galaxy 1 and Mario Kart, and maybe Mario Galaxy 2. Which is a shame, because I think you could do a lot platforming-wise with cataquacks. Here's exploring the sand. Uh-oh. He's spraying something on the ground. Dune Bud, watch out. Oh, that's weird. Mario made the noise as if he got launched, but he didn't get launched. Yeah, that's odd. I believe there's a secret somewhere over there, but we're not going to find it today. Garrett getting all of the special NPC dialogue for this one. Oh, now where could this secret be? I thought you already did that, dude, bud. Oh no. I guess one of the people is actually over there. Garrett awkwardly adjusting the camera. Nicely done. It'd be really funny if you didn't. Wow, what's with all the seagulls? What is this? Wind Waker? .mov. Oh, this song is such a classic, and these stages are such classics. And Garrett already died. I kind of saw it coming for him to trying to be quick, but being too bad at the game. Get it? Too bad? Yes, the game is often praised for these single platforming levels, and even people who hate Flood as a mechanic praise the design of these. Which I love Flood as a mechanic, and I think it works very well in this game, and as a platforming mechanic. I really can't understand why people hate so much on Sunshine. Ooh, the lighting on the sand is kind of weird. Now, sand blocks are kind of hard for people, because it's weird to be on a platform that slowly lowers in height as you go on. It appears Garrett has succeeded, but will he be tempted by the one-up mushroom? I wouldn't go for it. That'd be a foolish... Okay, and he's going for it. If you die on the return, I am going to laugh at you. That's interesting. If you stand on the seam, it doesn't... Oh!
I know, it didn't do anything.
Yeah. That was a 7th shine, which means Garrett... I don't think we'll unlock anything soon. I think you have to get to 10 shines for the next unlock. Oh. Toad telling us about how, ultimately, due to our polluting habits, we have destroyed an entire species on this island. Now here's a fun fact that not too many people know, but apparently the Yoshis in this game die in water because they're made of the same ink that the magic paintbrush that Dark Mario uses, or Shadow Mario uses. They're made of that. That's why it disappeared in water like spew juice. In time for the slide challenge. This is often seen as one of the easier hidden secrets in Delfino Plaza, which Delfino Plaza is known to have several very hard secrets, and some that are almost impossible to do with a keyboard. Garrett goes for the jump, but can he stick the landing? And there we go. Easy enough. Now here's the question, how does Mario get back? Loses a life. Just to return. And here we are, back in Delfino Plaza Square. And he misses the jump. Oh, that's rough. Bianco Hills is special as it has not one but 2 secrets, which a couple of courses are like that. I believe Serena Beach, I think, is like that as well. And Garrett takes a hit from an enemy. He goes for the strategy jump, and he lands on the little bungee cable. Garrett went for a spin jump and then a wall jump, but failed miserably. This course might have Death Water, but might not, I don't remember. It does not have Death Water. Yeah. The one after this one is either red coins or a speed piranha round 2. You can't climb all the way up those trees due to the shape of them. Why are you trying to get on these trees? But they have logs. There are logs in the water. Nicely done. This water doesn't look as clean in the HD texture pack.
I think it's different.
It's definitely, it is most certainly different. What will Garrett do now? Faced with a platforming challenge, how will we overcome? That might have worked if he had not delayed his wall jump so much. Oh, but now he doesn't get the wall jump. Oop, wall jumps too early, and misses the wall jump again. Nope. The thing about the wall jump is you need a little momentum to do it. There you go. And he doesn't use all of his height. Garrett going for advanced strats, but fails miserably, as he is a sad baby man. Garrett's like, maybe I should just get the rocket nozzle and give up. Oh, but he tries again. And this time he might actually get... Oh, nope, how tragic. Garrett's decided that he's leaving this course forever and quits. The princess does not need to be rescued. Actually, the princess hasn't been kidnapped yet. Everything's fine. Well, the thing is that Mario, if you will recall, has been accused and found guilty of polluting this island in a kangaroo court, if you will. And so he cannot leave the island until he's done. And Mario does not have diplomatic immunity, as he is not any form of ambassador for the Mushroom Kingdom. He's just this random plumber dude who happens to be the significant other to the current regent. And that's Mushroom Kingdom politics for you. I'm not sure if he's trying to do a spin jump or he's trying to do a flip, but it's not working either way. Yes is not a response to that. Oh, there he goes. He gets the jump, and he's turning around, and there he goes. He's going to jump onto the fronds of these big old trees, and let's see how that, where that takes him. No, Garrett, maybe you just have to be good at platforming. Wait, that's how you get over there normally. You ever considered that? Unfortunately, Garrett's not good at platforming. So how to get over there abnormally. Garrett goes for a spinning technique, however, he had the hover nozzle equipped. That is one thing that is kind of... there you go. I believe this course has kind of a hard 100-point route. But I don't remember. Oh look, Rico Harbor. That's one of the nice touches about this game, is that a lot of the game, you can see other locales in it, from almost anywhere. There's the poppin' and the out. Yeah, you said it, Garrett. It'd be really funny if you ran out of water right here. And he slides off. That's rough. And he doesn't get enough height on that wall jump, unfortunately. Garrett decided that he has too little water, which is probably a good thing, as water is an integral part to this game's mechanics. Yeah, I know, you should really be doing better. You should really have already finished this course by now. That's rough. And Garrett misses the attempted wall jump off the pole. Was that hard? I was waiting for you to try and do it. Oh my gosh, please, please! Oh my god. Garrett almost just Loses all of that progress and continues to have difficulties getting up there. You know, Garrett, there are different movement options other than the spin jump. Alright, seeing as Flood gave him all that difficulty, let's see if he's better without Flood. This is one of the easier secrets, this is almost one of the first ones you encounter, so he shouldn't have too much of a challenge here. And if he does, I'm going to make fun of him for it. You call that a jump? Oh, and Garrett keeps on bonking himself against. Alright, time for some moving platforms. Now all of those extra moving platforms on the and Garrett dies. All those extra moving platforms on the sides are not really are not just there for cosmetics. They actually do serve a purpose, as you can return to these levels for secret shine sprites, and in those you can use Flood. Garrett going for a much faster approach. Maybe he has more confidence, or maybe he's just gonna die again. You know, you could have saved yourself. You had a wall jump you could have used. Yeah, I'm not sure why you did that. You very easily could have grabbed onto the ledge of one of those blocks. Well, third time's the charm, as most of those kids tend to say. Unfortunately for Garrett, believing in charms is blasphemy, and as such he failed. There's no superstition in this household. Alright, time for round 4. If Garrett fails, he will get a game over, and he will have to try and get up there all over again, and it will be very funny. Ooh, that lighting change is kind of abrupt. It's like a rave. See, and this is why the HD pad, maybe it's the emulator or maybe it's the HD texture. Either way, it throws me off. Alright. See if Garrett can make it. Oh my gosh. The stress. The intrigue. Garrett is very close. Can he make it? You should be able to make it. If you don't make it, I will laugh. You know, there was probably a 1-up in one of those 2 nails that you saw, which you could have ground pounded for a 1-up, and I was really waiting for you to die so I could tell you that, but then you didn't die, and I'm really disappointed. Well, Garrett's going to the next courses with 1. Count him, well, technically 0 lives. This is his only life. Debs alert. Alright, Garrett goes back in. Round 2. Round 4. Whatever this shine sprite is. Yeah, it's red coins, and I think it's PD Piranha rematch. Alright, now this shouldn't be too dangerous, but knowing Garrett, he'll probably end up dying through some hilarious means. And what's worse than dying after collecting all 8 red coins and having the shine sprite appear somewhere? Hey Mario, did you know that you could have unlocked the rocket nozzle by now, but you were just too lazy to go find it?
You find the first one, you unlock the second.
Okay, well I explained this to you here. In every level, there's more than one rocket and turbo nozzle. One of each is already unlocked, but it's always in some place that's kind of inconvenient. A place you wouldn't normally go to immediately, or where you wouldn't find it immediately. But you can still find them, and when you jump on them, you can grab them, you unlock them, and then their box that's in a much more convenient location, usually near the start of the level, or near a certain starting point, a sort of main hub. Then they'll show up there. If you looked on the right there, you could have seen the Pokey flower despawning, because, well, not really despawning, but rather getting sort of cold. because the game is not used to being in this widescreen. I'm fairly certain what Mario does to those pig things constitutes animal cruelty. I wouldn't know, though, as I'm not a lawyer. And I don't know Delfino Isle law. They seem to be fairly harsh on their punishments, as if you are accused of something, you will most likely go to jail and have to do community service. Alternatively, they could have just been looking for a scapegoat, and they would decide, you know what, let's just out a political figure, that being Mario, because people are worried about the Shine Sprites going missing. Though why they chose Mario Good Boy Mario, even though Shadow Mario, while having a similar appearance, is a completely different color, we'll, you know, we'll never know. Garrett tries to thread the needle, and he gets it, surprisingly. Now, time to play Can Garrett do some simple platforming. Oh. Garrett going for the classic jump out and then hover back over approach. Alright, now all Garrett has to worry about is the weird electric-y thingy that just chases you down. I have no clue what those are. Oh! And he misses the jump. That's gonna be rough. And, ooh! Knocked all the way to the bottom by the Wind Spirit. Ouch. That is what we refer to as a cold cut combo. Sponsored by Subway. Eat fresh. Now Garrett is returning to the start of his level, going to his roots to figure out where did I go wrong. Well, the time you went wrong was when you were bad at platforming. Oh wait, that's always. So where did he really go wrong? Well, mainly it was just not being aware of his surroundings and missing that very crucial jump. Oh look, butterflies, how nice. Shame you can't do anything with those butterflies, but maybe you'll be able to do something eventually. Wink wink. Garrett is very intent on using that spin jump. Alright, round two. Oh! Whoa, he grabs it. Very impressive. But let's see if Garrett will not make the same mistake this time. Oh, he just holds forward on the control stick. Very smart move. That way he won't accidentally fling himself into the abyss. And he goes for the classic. Oh, he misses the ground pound. How embarrassing. Now you'll probably unlock something here. Maybe it might be Pinna Park. Not sure. Yeah, it's Pinna Park. Yeah, I thought 10 was a nice round number for that. Pinna Park, also a very fun level that I have fond memories of. And if you check the Debs alert, you'll be like, oh no, Princess Peach has been kidnapped. But I guess it's not newsworthy enough for it to take longer. Oh, there it is. There's a lot of this Debs alert stuff that you can actually miss because you just are too fast. Oh no, it's Shadow Mario with a big long tongue. Also made of paint. I wonder who this Shadow Mario character could be. Though it is kind of weird that he rides in an awfully Bowser-shaped submarine thingy-maflodget.
The villain's secret hideout must be there.
Though I did see that he is the final smash for the Koopalings, so maybe he's Roy. And watch as Mario is shot off using a cannon because this is considered the most appropriate form of transportation. Mecha Bow Wow. Oh, the Shadow Mario Chase theme is playing. This is very... That means we're doing something intense. Oh, never mind. It's back to the nice, happy, calm music of Pin Apart. Did you know you can skip the cutscenes in this? There's like a specific thing you have to do. It's like you enter the cutscene and then you exit the level, and it'll skip. Or it's like you enter the bounds for the cutscene, but then you exit the level. Or it's like you save and quit or something, and then it allows you to skip the cutscene. But who would want to miss this great storytelling? Watch as Shadow Mario demonstrates his godlike powers to not only levitate, but, you know, move a giant thing of water and reveal the Mecha Bow Wow.
What happened? Did the perpetrator get away?
Yeah, I never play. Yeah, Garrett's controller vibrates because it's actually connected. I always used Wavebirds, so I never got any, like, vibration. I'm surprised, seriously, I'm fairly certain you can turn on subtitles. I'm surprised you haven't. I think they are. Yeah, why would you want to miss, why you might miss the great dialogue in this game, because there's no way to rewatch cutscenes. Yeah, essentially. Ooh, that question mark looks weird. The question mark, but like the font question. Actually, it's more like... I don't know, some of it looks smaller sometimes. It's kind of weird. Like, it looks unbolded. Yeah.
Maybe it's just...
Well, there was actually sort of an RNG element until people realized that there actually isn't if you're smart. It's like if you, like, hold it down and then you don't click, then it'll, like... If you hold it down till, like, all the way and then you click it, it's like, I think that's how you do it or something. Well, I don't remember. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a speedrunner. But you can. You take a pot shot at the Mecha Bowser. Well, you missed your chance to take a pot shot at the Mecha Bowser. There's another one coming up front. Oh, and Garrett gets punched in the face. That's one hit. Oh wait, no, Mario can't die of shame in this one. Right in front of you, there you go. There's another one where you have to do a similar course, except you use these balloons, except you have to pop these balloons, and that's the one where if you take too long, you will die of shame. Which is one of my favorite mechanics in this game, where you can, in fact, die of shame. Because they were like, well, you can't just restart the minigame, because what would be the challenge of that? So they just kill Mario whenever you mess up. Blooper Surfing Safari, you die. Lose to Il Piantissimo, a character who we'll see later. You die. Mess up a minigame, you're dead. Yeah, you did miss. Like a... Yeah, it's because you're not paying attention to your surroundings. Garrett is commenting on how he's getting hit by every bullet bill, because I'm presuming that he can't really hear him too well. But yeah. Garrett is not paying enough attention to his surroundings, or what Flood is saying, which does imply that he might be illiterate. It's coming down to the wire. Need I remind you, Garrett only has one life. Like, the life he's currently... I hate that. Like, from a coding perspective, I understand it, but, like, the fact that it goes from 1 to 0 lives, and then you're alive for the 0 life. I guess they should say extra lives, but whatever. Who could this mystery person be? Time for some great voice acting, guys. Are you ready to leave Mama Peach alone, you bad man? Oh my gosh, it's Baby Bowser from hit game series Yoshi's Island.
Leave my mama alone, you bad man. I won't let you take Mama Peach away.
Mama Peach? I'm your mama?
Yeah, Papa told me all kidnapped by a bad man named Mario.
So you're Bowser's son?
So I came here to rescue her.
So the graffiti, that was you?
This is my magic brush. When I draw with this, all my wishes come true. A strange old man in a white coat gave it to me. A strange old man in a white coat.
But why would you pretend to be Mario?
Papa told me everything. He said, Mario's a bully, he never fights fair. He said, Junior, you gotta try to outsmart Mario. So I tried to get Mario sent to prison. But they didn't lock him up, and now he came to steal Mama Peach again. You pest, stop following us.
Woobity woobity woo. Yeah, this ain't Super Princess Peach. That came out in like 2006 or 2004.
Same Smash Bros.
No.
Well, no, Super Princess Peach is the only game where Peach actually takes like, well, other than Mario Bros. 2 and like 3D World, but like Super Princess Peach, amazing game, phenomenal. Nintendo needs to re-release it. That's a game where Peach actually takes the lead role as the star, and like it's just so good actually. I'm surprised, like, it's really sad that not too many people have really played it. And that's where she really uses her parasol and stuff. You've got 20 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying you're so bad at this game that you're gonna take 20 minutes to do a whole level. So as you saw in that cutscene right there, yes, it's not actually Baby Bowser, but rather it's Bowser Jr.
Crap.
The collision on that's awkward because it's a perfect sphere. Oh yeah, you can sidestep like that. That's how you do the rocket storage, remember?
Oh. Kinda neat.
Yeah. It's useful for a couple of instances. But yeah, the yes, that's not Bowser, Baby Bowser, Bowser Jr., who have progressively started to look more and more like each other. Which makes sense, because despite what people will tell you, Peach is not the mother of Bowser, or Bowser Jr. Spoiler alert, I know. But yes. And my biggest assumption, other than Miyamoto saying that he's the mother of Bowser Jr., which that really happened in an interview, he said that he was the mother of Bowser Jr., I assume that Bowser reproduces asexually, and that's why Bowser Jr. looks so much like his baby form now. I believe Nintendo's been moving towards that. You know, you can actually just, like, go in without even, like, doing this.
Oh yeah, I think we can plug in, right?
Well, you have to, like, hit him once, I think, and then you can... It's either you have to spray him with water, and then you can go... Well, anyway, just do it the normal way, because you almost got him dead. You aren't able to clip in like that. Just take him out normally, because I don't remember the exact specifications of whether you have to hit him with a bomb or just spray him with water.
We need to just discovered and how you play through those bombs.
Really?
Yeah.
Gee. Dead.
Oh yeah, that was kind of similar.
Oh, really?
Basically keep jumping on constantly.
It seems like it have not very many uses.
No, it only works in this one level.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple of other levels with the bombs.
It only works with those.
That's weird. Ah, yes, this oh. This level, as you can tell, and the other levels in this world are based off of... Oh, game over. That's tragic. These levels and all the other levels, and all the other secret levels, are based off of Yoshi's Island. As I believe this is one of the first levels where you can get Yoshi conveniently. That's right, now you have to save Mama Peach again. And as you can tell from that cutscene, the voice acting in this is phenomenal. God, I love the cutscene, the voice acting in this. I know it's terrible, and I love it. It just makes the game all that more, like, appealing. Oh, and here's where the toads hang out for literally the rest of the game. There's like one instance where they're not there. And Toadsworth makes funny noises if you jump on him. Yes, all of the secret levels are based off of Yoshi's Island. Fantastic game. Kind of easy, but fantastic. Great art style. Yoshi's New Island? It's okay. Yoshi's, Yoshi's on DS, it's okay. Yoshi's New Island, if you play with the sound off, it's alright. Well, some of the songs in there are actually pretty decent, but other ones are just, oh my god, like that title theme is horrible. I'm not sure why they decided that should be the title theme to an official sequel to a very long-awaited game. Because if you remember... Are you trying to do it?
No, I'm just watching. For some reason, it's just walking right under me.
Well, that's how it works. For some reason, you know, the sequel to one of the most beloved games from the Super NES, they're like, yeah, let's make the music really bad for the opening. Which is a shame because there's sort of clever stuff that can be done with the big eggs and the metal eggs. Other things to note about those cutscenes earlier is that Professor Egad gave Bowser Jr. his magic paintbrush. Which makes you question the moral position of Professor Egad. Where do his motives lie? Professor Egad's an interesting character because he actually has like a surprising backstory, but like Nintendo never really uses him for anything. He like does all sorts of stuff, and Garrett's dead again. He does all sorts of stuff. I mean, he's run a coffee shop, he created a time machine, they stopped a volcano from erupting. He made a vacuum cleaner.
He's also the next guy in these episodes.
Oh my gosh, Garrett, that was pathetic.
I was expecting it to come back.
I actually don't think Professor Egad's going to be the next guy in Smash Bros. Because I believe Nintendo stated that the next character is going to be from a beloved RPG series.
That's which Mario?
Mario and Luigi.
No, wasn't it like...
Well, he was in Superstar Saga, and he was in Partners in Time. And he may have shown up as a cameo in all the others. I forget, like, he plays a more important role in, his most important role is in Partners in Time. Which in that game, he creates the time machine, that is very integral to the game. And also he, oh gosh, the box textures look off. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, he created the time machine that was like integral to the actual plot of the game. And then it's kind of interesting because you have to go back in time and affect how he thinks of creations. And that's what leads to you stopping an entire volcano from erupting with his inventions. You may want to speed up just an ounce. Yeah. It's kind of weird what I take for granted, since I've played this game so much. Because you, as a beginner, it's there's so many things that I would never think to do. Because I'm that is so unoptimal, walking across those at a normal pace. Because it's not...
trying to walk, I just didn't want to jump and jump off.
Yeah,
because that's what I would have done.
Because it's less, I suppose it's just less obvious that those are going to disappear so quickly. Oh, there's the best noise of the game.
This character basically besides Mario.
Yeah.
The best actually way you get back up to get up there.
That's one of the things I do love about this game is the ability to jump off of NPCs' heads and just see how they react. So, where are you trying to get to? There's a couple of shines you could in theory get, but... Oh, you gotta talk to the Chuckster? You need 1 coin. Yeah, you have 0 coins. Garrett has fond memories of the Chucksters from his other playthrough that he hasn't streamed. He's not actually beaten this game, but he's made a decent headway through it. Also, there is 1 person who has responded in our chat.
And said,
Well, he just said hello. Their name is Vladimir Linen with a 1 instead of an I at the end, so... Yeah, hi. They commented that they had difficulties with a certain boss when they were younger. I'm not sure which boss, though, because I haven't really been checking the chat. And you missed!
wait, I didn't aim with this.
Oh, you do. Come on, Garrett, you should know you have to aim with every Chuckster.
I got it the first time by accident last time.
Yeah, it's not that hard to get you... Oh, you just... I thought for a second you only got 1 coin. Whee! That should be good. That brings your total up to what, 13? I think the next major event is 15.
That's pretty soon.
I think that's either... I think that's Yoshi Egg. Which Yoshi opens up so much for you. You can do the box challenge, you can do... And the box challenges are the main quick ones you can do. You can do... There's Spray the Sand near the Gelato Beach entrance. Yeah, the box one you can get 2 of them from. Yeah, well man, Garrett immediately bonks on the box and misses the next one. An impressive play from Garrett. And he misses again. It'd be really sad, because this is one of the easiest shines to get in this whole game. Also, you have to question, like, what's up with the Piantas, because they're like, oh yeah, shine sprites are a source of power, and you've ruined the island for us by...
Just gonna hoard them.
Yeah, and they're like, let's just keep them around. Like, instead of, like, offering them to you, because you need them to, like, do stuff to stop the clear bad guys in this game. There's a dialogue I don't think I really ever checked too much was what the police say, because when Peach gets kidnapped, I feel like you should be able to talk to them and then be like, oh yeah, maybe you're not the bad guy. Yeah, you can do a box again. Yeah, there's Pachinko, which Pachinko might take you a while, depending on how good you are at it. Which, knowing you, you'd be very bad. Yeah. I think there might be another level after this one, but I'm not sure you get a shine sprite for it. No, this isn't, what game series is it? I guess Wario? The main thing that comes to mind when I think of ground pounding through everything is, Donkey Kong. Is baby Donkey Kong from Yoshi's Yoshi's Island is and leave and re-enter. Ta-da! You can actually there's actually an interesting thing you can do with this where there's a lot of this interior, because it's like one of the only interiors you actually go into. It's just put in a box like really high up into the air, which is how a lot of games do things like this. And you're just teleported to it whenever you enter and exit. You can actually clip out of the boundary here and use it to fall from a height to get the shine sprite. To get the shine sprite from cleaning the giant shine sprite. So yeah, that's a secret tip, a secret speedrunning tip from Nikki P. Of course, this is a slow run, so it doesn't really matter.
Exactly. Nothing at 15.
It may be that you actually have to go up to a certain point in, I think you might have to get to the Yoshi course in Pinna. In Pinna Park. What are you doing? Are you going to try that cliff that I just mentioned? Oh. Yes, let's see if Garrett can be successful this time. Oh! Slips give Garrett a very hard time, as he does not understand how gravity and friction come into play.
I wasn't standing on anything.
Alright, well you see, assuming that the normal force on Mario is, let's see. How much does Mario weigh in kilograms?
Not just a weight.
I know. Let's find out, viewers. How much does Mario weigh?
Whoa. What's behind this?
Wow. According to the official height and weight guide, Mario should be too fat to float in water. Of course, I'm looking at the Super Mario Luigi Bros. Wiki, which is probably not really the best. So, it says Mario is 90 kilograms. So, assuming that the normal force on Mario is, it says 89 kilograms, I'm rounding up to 90.
Oh, jeez, that's right. I'm supposed to be up there.
So yeah, the normal force on Mario,
That's the reason you need the rocket nozzle.
the normal force on Mario is 880 newtons, just about, which is very high. Of course, we're not counting it, taking into account slope, in which case we're going to need the,
How would you just get the rocket nozzle again?
you get it after, it comes after getting Yoshi, essentially.
Oh, dang. Well, I shouldn't have come up here then.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. Oh no. Well, actually, the nozzles might be based on Shine Sprite count. Like, I feel like there's a Shine Sprite total that you have to get, and then the, like, there's a Shine Sprite total for, like, that you have to get, but then I think they go in a specific order. I feel like you can't get the rocket nozzle. Like, I feel like you definitely can't get the turbo nozzle before the rocket nozzle. I feel like you can't get the rocket nozzle before you get Yoshi. There's another quick Shine Sprite you can do over here. I showed you that one. And change the texture on that. And there it goes. And the Shine Sprite disappears out of existence, however its shine effect doesn't, which is kind of interesting. Oh! That's unfortunate. This will probably be one of the last shines we get for this stream, as it's nearing 11 o'clock, and that's generally where we stop. By generally mean that's generally where we plan on stopping, because we've only done like one of these officially. As in, the official NNG, officially. Huh, get it? It's very funny.
Yep. Alright,
Garrett, did I say you could talk into the microphone?
I'm just saying you can go ahead and do an outro.
Oh boy, an outro. Well, folks, it has been a fun time. I believe a good time was had by all, except for Mario, who continually died because Garrett is bad at the game. Next week, join us as we might play a different game, and by we, I mean I might play a game and Garrett might be the one commentating. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So make sure to join us next week, around probably 9 or 9:30ish. And we'll stream for another couple of hours. And until then, Have a good week. It might be the last one you ever have.